Hello there and welcome back once again to Bowties and Coasters. My name is Reese Hawthorne and today I am back here at Fantasy Island to come and check out the park while it gets ready for the main season, which is set to begin in about 2 weeks time. Now I'm actually quite surprised today because there's quite a few people around which weren't expecting. It's nice to see people coming out and enjoying the nice weather we're having here on the East Coast at the minute. So today I'm going to be discussing from our last video all the new updates which have occurred since, which as you can see there's quite a big one in the background quite there. Starflyer has now been built up, so let's get straight into this one. And yeah, there's a lot to discuss here on Bowties and Coasters. Now since the last video here on the channel, as you can see, when was last year the base for Starflyer had only just gone in and it's gone vertical very fast. Look at that, it's amazing how quick they can put this thing up. It's great to see this coming back because it's quite a popular attraction here at the park, considering it was supposed to only be a temporary addition. It's good to see the fact they're cracking on with only 2 weeks to go, getting everything ready to go. And I'm really excited for this season of the park because there has been a lot of work going on around like the areas around Rhombus Rocket. I've just noticed some work going on Spinning Coaster, so it's good to see all these little additions coming to the park. I mean, I'm going to get straight back into it because Spinning Coaster over here, you can see they've laid all the chain out on here. If I just pop you over the fence, they've put all the chain on this woodwork and some down there as well. I don't know why this was all in place a few weeks ago, but obviously doing some work on it. I'd imagine just checking it, making sure it's all ready to go again for the season. That's quite interesting. But not only that, with Spinning Coaster, these blue panels have now appeared down the side here. And I'm a bit interested to see what these are for, because I have zero idea what this is for, to be honest with you. They've all got letters and numbers on, and it looks like more metal fencing here, so I'll be very excited to see what this develops to. I've got, like I said, no idea what this could be for. So yeah, hopefully we'll see that getting fitted soon, and hopefully we'll see Spinning Coaster actually operate this season, because it was a bit disappointing to see that it never got going last year. Now since the last update I did here on the channel a few weeks back, this pathway has now actually been opened up so people can come through now. I believe that's due to the market reopening. But that's good to see. On another topic of TLC here at Fantasy Island, we can see that on the topic of chains, Odyssey is having its chain removed at the minute. That looks, it's weird to see that all laid out on the floor considering how long it is. But that looks like that's going to be receiving a new chain for this year. It's good to see the park taking care of their rides and attractions here. I know that, I believe, if I'm correct, that is still the original chain on it from 2002, so that is long overdue a replacement. Also, since the last filming here, Apple Coaster has had its train placed back on the track, so that looks ready for the season now. We can also see over here, oh, mind the truck, with the new footers that I was on about that got installed. And these are also down by Volcano cashier booths, but I'd assume those just pull out for when they need them and they can put them back in like that. It's a great use of space, that, really. And on the next topic, they brought in some new games booths last season here at Fantasy Island, and they are once again back. They have now been erected here, and they've got like a new one over there. So I'll be excited to see what new game stalls going in there. So also now with the market open, I can come around here and take you for a little look around on the Millennium. I tell you what, all these years on since when Odyssey opened, it still is a really intimidating coaster to look at down here on the market. And I do look forward to getting some good rides back on this again in 2025. But I tell you what, with the market being open, it now allows us to get to look at things like this. We got some new, well, not new, but these are the log flume boats. It looks like they're having TLC done on them here. And I've just spotted in the back there, you can see Starflyer's height board. So that's ready to go for the season coming. It's my house as well. Some people will know what I mean by that. But it looks like the log flume boats are pretty much unchanged. They've just been stripped down for their yearly maintenance. I'd like to see them repainted to how they were a few years ago. For like 2 seasons, the park, they painted them with like these nice blue and pink colours on the front, and it looked really nice. But I don't know why they decided to switch back to just regular, pretty much boring old logs, really, isn't it? Now, if you couldn't tell at the minute, a lot of the stalls down here are closed. I'd say about 30% of the market's open from what I've walked around. If you go down the main strip next to Millennium's first drop, a lot of the vendors there have opened up for the season, which is great to see. There's actually quite a few people down there, which I wasn't expecting just yet this year. And here comes the copyright claims, because here comes all the pop music. Next up, Glowworm and Busy Dizzy Bees. Glowworm looks like it's had its cover taken off, so that's obviously had some work done on it, probably just your general maintenance check, and it's currently missing its gate. Oh, I'll tell you what, anybody for a ride? Can we get a dispatch? We got anyone? Can I have a ride, please? Oh, there's no one in today. Busy Dizzy Bees is still stripped down. I wasn't expecting that really to be finished. I'd imagine that'll get all put back together within the next week for staff training, which I believe should be starting soon. So I'm just going to take a little walk now down here towards the other end of the market by the indoor area. I wonder actually if the indoor market's open. We'll have to have a look at that. But yeah, there's a lot of people around. I'm surprised at how many people have opened, considering the park doesn't open yet for another 2 weeks. So it's great to see the locals are out and about, including myself, checking out the market. I mean, it's not my thing, this market. In my opinion, the park needs to move away from this now. Get a good new expanded themed outdoor area in. But I know a lot of people do come to the park for the market. You got this shop here. This one opened up last year. It's got all like your dog toys and treats in, and that one over there's been here for a good few seasons. And there we go. That is my answer. The indoor market is open. So we'll take you a little walk around here. I'll tell you what, this is supposed to be a closed season update, and now it's turned into a market tour. Oh well, can't stick to anything here on bow ties and coasters. But yeah, if you want to come in the indoor market, you've got you can buy a duvet if you want. I do love this about the market. As much as it's not my thing, I do love the random stuff that is on for sale. So if you want, you got all flavours of Dr. Pepper here, or you got some toxic waste, I guess. Yeah, there is some really strange and wonderful stuff around here, so it's well worth a little look around if you ever come here to Fantasy Island. Right, I'm going to head round towards Rhombus Rocket because there has been progress on Rhombus's station. If you remember the last video, they had started taking down the scaffolding around the station. So I'll get you some footage over there in a second. Right then, so I've just come down here to where the old McDonald's building that hosted Outpost at Theatre Island, the Scare Maze. And as you can see, some groundwork has started here. I don't know what quite is going to go on here, but it looks like they're digging like a little trench here. Maybe they're planning to put some electrical cables in there or some pipe work. I'm not too fully sure really, but it has progressed a little. You can see there's like some concrete slabs there that weren't there the other week when I came down. So yeah, I have no idea what the plan is here. You know, I think, like I said, you could get a good little coaster on here. I'd love to see Fantasy Island invest in an Intamin hot racer. I think that would perfectly fit this park. They don't take up too much space, they can have launches, and they are decent throughput for what the park needs. So yeah, I am hopeful we'll see something good come on this plot of land here, because the park needs it. On another note though, while I'm thinking about it, the go-karts here, in my last update, I said that they were not returning because they had moved all the tyres over into that corner. It looks like they were getting ready to clear it out. That looks like that's changed now. All the fencing has gone back up and all the tyres have been moved back over here, and there's actually a go-kart on the stand over there. So I do think this is now coming back for this season. I personally would get rid of them. That's just me. I don't see them making much money, so yeah, they're never busy. They've only got 2 go-karts from. It's not really worth it. But yeah, it's overall looking really good. I'm still a bit baffled by Rhombus Rocket because it looks like now the new theming, it's got like a what's it called? You know, like when you go to the train station, it's got like the board with all the train times on it. So, you know, is Rhombus Rocket getting sponsored by EMR Railways or something? I don't know. But that is looking very good. I'm hoping that they finish the roofing off because there is just like a very obnoxious roof edge with no roof connecting it. So I'm excited to see what comes of that. And I'm hoping to see that more improvements come to the park in that way. Right then, so since my last little update down here by Rhombus Rocket, you can now see the scaffolding has started to come down over there. That's good to see. The station looks really complete now, and well done. It also looks like it's having a bit of a retheme now. Obviously, I talked about last time how it was having theming added on. It's hard to see, but there's like these two big like station clocks that have been added on, and like a themed time board. I can't make out what it says, unfortunately. It's a bit too far away to see at the minute, but I'm really excited to see what this looks like. The fact that the station is enclosed and seeing all this theming work going ahead, it looks like we could be on for quite a good re-theme here, and I'm hoping the park continues to expand that to the area around it. You know, it'd be nice to see a Rhombus like themed area in at the bottom end of the park. On the other note, log flume has started to have a repaint since the last video. It's now a very, very bright yellow. I don't think that is the final colour. I'm hoping that gives another coat, just darken it so it blends with the rockwork a bit better. But that's looking quite good. I'm going to take you down now towards Technojump because that has now been rebuilt, so you can have a look at that. And I'm also going to take you for a little look around the park across from Fantasy Island, Luna Park, because they're having some interesting work done on one of their major rides there. Right then, so I've just come down here now by Technojump, and as you can see, since the last update, the arms and ride vehicles have now been put back on. Good to see that's going to be ready for the season well on time, because I know quite a few things are still not ready. Unfortunately, Magic, I know that is currently having a refurbishment and refresh, which will be interesting to see when that arrives back on park. That is looking very unlikely to be open for the season. In my last update, when I came down here a few weeks ago, I mentioned about how the these little bits here by the entrance to the pyramid have been painted up. You can now have a proper look at them. It looks really fresh. And also Fantasy Foods, the little food restaurant here, that's now been painted like a nice like teal blue, and this is all like pink. It's looking really nice, to be fair. It's looking the best the park's done in some years now. It's good to see the investment, keeping the park fresh, because that's the important thing. It was looking dated, especially towards the end of last season. It was really, really bad in some areas, especially around Rhombus Rocket, which is why I'm really happy to see that refurbishment taking place. Over here now by Jets and Magic, you can see the Jets are currently down here. Looking like they're having their winter maintenance done still. It's a bit worrying with 2 weeks ago that there's still a lot of rides here which are still pulled down, but I'm sure the team will be well and ready for when the season starts. I'm not too worried. It is normally quite like this around here. It's amazing how quick they do get them booked. Now we can go have a little look through the window here at the courtyard. This is where Harrington Flint's Highland Adventures is. I'm not sure if we could see too much in there. It's very dark. I can't see anything going on in there, unfortunately, at the minute. But like I said in my last video, I'm really hoping we'll see a retrack for Harrington Flint's, because that was desperately in need of doing. It was like Dakar Rally when you was on it. In some sections you'd be bouncing up and down like you're going down just any back road here in Lincolnshire. Really, they're horrible. There's not too much else to report on other than that. If you're wondering about Millennium and Odyssey's trains, they are both still not on the track, but I guarantee that'll be done in the next few days. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here. It's good to see that progress has been made since the last closed season update, and I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Feel free to check out any other videos on this channel, and I will see you all, as I said, in the next one. The Resourceful signing off. Goodbye.